excited today to show you guys how I'm organizing my devotional cards from Dayspring's newest kit. And this is the kit for May. It was entitled What's True About You, Your Own Story. And so the devotional cards this time are landscape instead of a portrait, which fit great into my traveler's notebook, but I wanted to do something different with them, change things up a bit as I've been doing the other traveler's notebook style for several months. And so I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing with it. So if you have not seen the kit in its entirety and everything that's included, I will leave down in the description below a link to the unboxing video of this kit that I shared earlier this week. And also there is an affiliate link down below that you can shop and grab your kit if you haven't done so already. This is a kit that is part of a little two-part mini-series. So this is the first of the two kits that will be talking about this topic about your own story, what's true about you, what God says about you, and not listening to the lies of the enemy. The devotional content is written by Holly Girth. She is a co-founder of the Encourage community, which you guys know I love Encourage. So let's just dive right in and let me show you how I put mine together. I'm doing mine in a little flip ring type album. This is just an album ring that you can get in lots of different sizes, and it has, let me see if I can find it. I have tied ribbon on it, but you can take it apart very easily. It just pulls apart right there, and then you can snap it back, which is great because if you are flipping through and you're like, oh, I want to add something right here, you don't have to take everything off of the ring. You just slide it where you need it, open it, pop it on, and close it right back. So it makes it super convenient because I may be adding notes and other little cards and things to this ring as I work through it. And so this just makes it a lot easier to do that. So one thing I wanted to share is that some of the things that I'm using in here are from my Etsy shop. And so I've already had someone ask, I hope you're still doing some designs for this kit. Of course I did, and I'm excited to get those in your hands. Hopefully it will help you add to your little flip book if you choose to do something like this too. So there are lots of new designs. I think there's about 7 total in there. I've got collage arts, art elements, you know, you name it, the things that you guys have been seeing and loving, it's in there. So a few of the things I've already cut all of them up and used them in here. So I'll show them to you as I go, but then also I have a few that I'll show you now. This is the lined note card sticky note page. Let me say this too, all of this collection is called My Story. So if you go to my shop, which there's a link down below, and you're wanting to find stuff to match this one specifically, just look for the My Story designs. But this one's the lined. It comes in a 2-page set, one with lines and one without lines, which is really fun to add to your little flip book or to use in journaling to add some journaling notes. And then this is part of the brushstroke highlighter page. And so I'm thinking from my camera, it looks like this is showing up a little more neon yellow than what it is. So head to the shop too to see more of the true color of it. But this is a 3-page set, and this is the watercolors. There's also one with a charcoal texture and an acrylics. And these are great because, like, especially the watercolor one, you can use as highlighters. You can do it with the other ones I have before. But I love highlighting my scripture with these, just adding a little splash of color to the background. And I love the little flowers that you'll find peeking out throughout the pages because it goes really great with the watercolors in the kit design. And then here's another one, these little speech bubbles. I love these for adding title markers to a page, to jotting down some notes, to just adding some layering. So that's a fun one. And then, like I said, there's lots of other sets in there, and some of them right here I'll show you. So make sure you head over there if you're interested in getting any of these things. I think you'll find them helpful just because it's already done for you. You don't have to do the work. You just print them, cut them out, and use them. So let's go ahead and start flipping through. What I did for the cover, and looky there, that ribbon's, I'm gonna have to double tie that, I think. I'm wanting to slide off. But I showed you the album ring. I just tied some ribbons and bows or fabric around mine. And so, like, some of these little pieces here, this fabric, these are all fabric pieces that I got from Cricut. I will link them down below. But also I'll leave a link to the blog post, and you can see all of this in a lot more detail over there too. But these are, I just thought, were the cutest little sets with florals and little antique looking designs, vintage, I guess, in a way. But these come from like the little block, I think it's 5 by 5 inch squares that are made for quilting, but I love to use them and cut them up this way, and then I fray the edges and pull that, like pull the edge there to give it more of a rough look and not such a perfect cut. And then I use them all the time for clips and Bible journaling or for this, and it just worked out really well. Another thing that I've been talking about lately, a little tip, when you're wanting some ribbons to add to, like a ring or to add on clips, go to Hobby Lobby or your craft store and look just through the, go over where the ribbons are and the fabric, and look for these types of things. I have shown these in several videos already, but I got these for $1 or less. Typically, I don't pay $4 for them. I wait till they mark down, and then just cut them, use them, and you'll, if you don't know what color scheme, you might say you don't know what you would use this for, just grab it, because that's what I did, and I ended up using it a ton when it came up with another kit that went with it. So that's a great idea for that if you want to build up your stash. As you're making this too, I want to say go through your stash that you already have and look for things, because you'll be amazed what you forgot you had, and the colors match perfectly, and it's a way to really recycle or repurpose and reuse what's in your stash that you may have just totally forgot and just collected. Okay, so what I have used for the cover here is this is a piece of yellow on the back, and then it has this yellow design here. This came, it's separate from this cross overlay that you see. That is a clear cut piece, like an acetate piece, and that come from the clear cut pad from Dayspring and Illustrated Faith. So I will try to leave links down below to all of these things, but this is a clear cut pad that I just attached with a little bit of adhesive in each corner, and you can't even really see the adhesive. Don't be afraid to attach with an adhesive runner. Just don't go crazy with it, and you shouldn't be able to see it too much. And then, like I said, this yellow piece came from a I want to say it's the Delight in His Day paper pad, and I love that they're double sided with color or whatever, because then I don't have to put something on the back of it if I want color. It's already done for me. Now, this is the kit sticker. I just put it right down in the middle. It comes in the kit, and then these beautiful little flower and leaf, those also come in the kit, and you get this big red flower, and then you get additional little leaves too. So I just put down the yellow one. I liked how it wasn't too overwhelming, but it gave a nice little pop there and color. Okay, so when you open it up, you'll see that I have just added little goodies and bits here and there, and I'm planning on adding more to this probably as I go through it. This is just to get me a good foundation and get me started, because there's other little pieces I found in my stash and printables that I wanted to use up that I'm going to use as I go through it, and maybe in my journaling entries in my Bible as well. So one thing that the kit came with was these clear transparent stickers, and they had them in color but also had them in white, and so I have added them throughout here on the full colored pages, and it shows up really well. It's hard to tell maybe in the video, but it's cool because that white just pops off of the color very nicely. Now this little piece here you see was a little clip art piece in a way that came off one of the clear cut pads as well. Some of the pages in that pad are full color spreads like this that you might just want to cut out as a page, but then you have these little pieces that you would cut out as different little elements, and I just hole punched it and tied some of that ribbon that I had on from this little piece here and tied it on to the ring, and there you have it. And I love it. It's like its own little keychain or something. So that's really fun. Oh, and I forgot to mention, all of these pages are just hole punched. I use this little Fiskars. I forget what the diameter is on this, but it's smaller than your traditional normal hole punch. It's a little bit smaller. It actually works great if you're like adding inserts to a planner. So that's the smaller size. And that's what I used on here because it's great for this little small album ring. And then what I do is I hole punch one page at a time, then I just go through with a couple more, line it up and hole punch through, and that way I know that all of my punches are going to be in the same place pretty much. Okay, this is from one of my note cards, and I just cut out some little extra word fetty I had in my stash, and you'll see that typewriter font, that's from my stash that I just went through and wanted to use that. I went through and just added some embellishments to, this is the like title card that comes in the kit, and then I added these same typical, or type of embellishments to the devotional cards as well. So I wanted to have this in here because it gives you a little intro and talking about the kit and the theme. And then the reason I put this card here before we've even dove into the journaling or the devotionals is because I like to start each one, as y'all know, with a little prayer. So that's what that is there for. Added washi from the kit, and then this little piece pink you see here, that is from the brushstroke highlighter page, this watercolor page that I was just talking about, that's really good for adding a splash of color or highlighting your verse. And so that's what I did there. And then I've got my next little note card here. I've added just a little piece of washi tape to add like a little tag to pull it over. And then this is a little pennant that came from that Delight in His Day paper pad. Again, adding washi, adding the brushstroke highlighter, so it's a lot of fun. Just play with it. These little cards here came in the kit as well, and I thought they had the most beautiful little phrases, and I wanted to include those, so I just added some scrapbook paper to it, some washi, and I added one of those to each week of the devotional. Now on here, I have used this acetate clear paper that came off that paper pad. The florals are just perfect for this. Added some fabric washi down here, some little stickers, and this is the little mini bow clip that you can get from Dayspring as well. That's Illustrated Faith. And as you'll see, these are just pieces from my stash that I went through and added. You know, again, this clip came from an Illustrated Faith one, so just head to Dayspring if you're wanting any of the extra goodies and just search through their Illustrated Faith and Bible journaling section, and you'll find a lot of these things. Another little card. This is a paper piece from one of the paper pads that Illustrated Faith has. This came from a stash of mine. This was cut out from one of the clear cut pads. And then here's where I've added one of those white transparent stickers. Over here is another little pocket sticker from my stash. Here is a note, speech bubble, from my Etsy shop. And so it's fun to get like a foundation started, and then you can go back and add more. Now this is another little note card with some fabric washi, and this Hello Beautiful. I loved using it because we're talking about, you know, what's true about us and what God thinks of us. And this is like a leather sticker that came from a set that I got over in the fabric section on clearance at Hobby Lobby as well. And I just put it in my box in my stash until I got ready to, you know, it worked out good for this kit. This is a little flower from the clear cut pad that I like to use for a little tab at the top. And then as you go along, you'll see more elements. Here's another one of those clear cut pieces. This is from that same leather pack of clearance stickers. A little note card. This was just a lot of fun to use up some of those goodies that I had, and they go perfectly. Now this right here is the pattern paper bundle, and this is where I just cut out that pattern paper that's in my Etsy shop and used it as a card in here, and that set comes with a full page of the pattern paper and then a page with washi strips as well. Another little note card that I've just added embellishments to. The little card that was in the kit. This is from the pattern paper set. I just wanted to add another little fun card there for some notes and scripture writing. Then you have this little card here actually came from, it was the packaging that came with these leather sticker sets, and so how fun to reuse it. I had to use it, I loved it, and I couldn't just throw that away. So repurpose packaging, anything. And then I liked this one. You're like really pretty. And that's what God has to say about us, and so I had to use it for this. It's just the perfect theme with those little flowers. And then to the back of it, it was plain white, and I thought, why not add some color? So this is also that pattern paper that's in my Etsy shop. And then here's just another little piece of some scrapbook paper I had in my stash. I added another one of those pennants, some clear cuts, and that's it. So I'm going to be adding some stuff to it as I go along, writing notes through it. And so I hope you guys will kind of do something fun like this too. If you have other ideas for ways to use the devotional cards and organize them, let me know in the comments below so everybody can get some ideas and inspiration. And let me know if you do this, because I would love to see y'all's little flip rings. Tag me on social media if you share them, just so I can see them, or send me a picture. I would love it. And then don't forget to get your goodies, your printables from the Etsy shop. These were just a preview of a few of the things that were listed, but there are lots of others over there that would be great to use here or in your journaling Bible. And the link to that, my Etsy shop, is down below. As always, guys, thank you for all your support. You guys are the sweetest, with the sweetest notes, messages, comments. Every little like, comment, purchase, no matter how big or small, means a lot to me and my family. So a big thank you to you guys. I can't wait to work through this next kit that's talking about what is true about us. I can't wait to join you guys, and I will see you again very soon, hopefully showing you how I'm working in my Bible with this. You guys let me know what you would like to see as we go through this next kit together. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.